Hey, this is Christina with APS EdTech, and you are here for APS EdTech Bytes, bite-sized tech for big ideas. Today, we're going to do Adobe Animate characters, and you're going to become an animated character. This is available to all APS staff and students, and it's super easy to use. Before we get started, some things you should know is this session is being recorded. This is a webinar-style session, so please hold all your questions until the end. The recording and applicable resources will be shared via email and on our website after this session. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to stop presenting that screen and I'm going to head over to ClassLink or my.aps.edu. So let me share that. When I am here, I'm not going to be in the employee resources folder. I'm going to look for this black square with the rainbow A. This is Adobe Express for Education, and we're going to go ahead and open that up. Now, when we're in here, if you've never logged in before, it might prompt you with a few questions, so make sure you are always continuing with Google. If it asks, then make sure you are choosing that is a company or school account. And then again, if it asks, you want to click Albuquerque Public Schools, the longer one, not APS district named. So continue with Google. It is a school account and Albuquerque Public Schools. Then you should be in, and this is what the homepage looks like. And we're going to get started right from the homepage. There's two ways to become an animated character. One is directly from this blue tile right here. And the other is once you're already in a project, which I will show you in a minute. So I'm going to click on that tile, and it looks like they added in a bunch of new characters. You might have to zoom out of your screen if you're having trouble seeing all of the characters like this in a grid. If they're in one small little line, your screen might be too zoomed in, so you might want to zoom out. Easy way to do that is hold Control and click the minus sign on your keyboard. So it looks like they just added a whole bunch of new characters, which they typically do around holidays or times of year. They roll out new things all the time. So you can scroll through all of these characters. There's several hundred of them now, all kinds of people and animals and creatures. We have here are just some mouths, and there's babies. There's all kinds of things. I'm going to stick with this one that it's already on. You also have these tabs where I can change the background. So a couple of suggestions here. If you are using this on its own, you want to put this in Google Classroom. You want to show this to your students. If your students are using it to explain a concept. These pre-made backgrounds are super easy. You just click, it changes the background. Then I can move my character around to wherever I want. I can zoom in, zoom out, anything like that. If you are going to use this on top of something else, say you're making a video, and instead of me being on camera, I want my character to narrate my video for me. I want to choose a transparent background. That way, I can put this character animated over anything I want, over a picture of my classroom, over a video of Mount Everest. I can make those changes easily because it's already got a transparent background. It does not work that way if I have one of the pre-made backgrounds on it already. So just keep that in mind. Depending on how you're going to use the character is what you'll go with for your background. And one of the fun things is you can also upload your own image. So if you just want to be talking in front of your school with this character, you can put an image in there, not a problem. Just kind of depends on how you want to use this for a project. And the last tab we have up here is the size. You have tons of different ones. So again, it depends how you want to use this. Usually when I start this with students, I do a landscape just because it fits their screen a little bit better and it's easier to maneuver into another project if they're making typically a slideshow or a video. Once I am there, I also have some options on this side. I can record my character's dialogue, which is what I'm going to do now, or I can upload some audio that I already have. So say you recorded a voice memo on your cell phone and then you want to turn it into a voice character, you can bring that in as well. There is currently a 2-minute limit on how long you can talk. So if you're going over 2 minutes, you're going to have to use multiple recordings. The enhanced speech button is going to do a really good job of removing background noise. Right now, my dishwasher is being really loud. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, and it's going to hopefully make my voice a little crisper, a little clearer, and remove that background noise that's there. Then I'm just going to think of what I'm going to say, and I'm going to click record. And as soon as it counts me down, I'm going to start speaking. Make sure you allow it to use your microphone, by the way. Hey, this is Christina Kennedy showing you animate characters from Adobe Express. Now that I'm done recording, I click done. It's going to do its little AI magic. It is now making choices. I mean, it doesn't have a brain, so you get what I'm saying. It is now making choices based off of what I said in my recording. And it is going to animate my character with movements that kind of go with my voice. Obviously, it's meant to work in about 30 seconds to a minute. So it's not going to be your Disney or Pixar animated character where it's going to take on my persona. But it is going to do some subtle movements that just bring it to life. This is a great way for students who are camera shy or don't want to put themselves out there to be able to still give a voice to their projects without being on camera. So now that it has finished, I can preview it here. So I'm going to play that for you. Hey, this is Christina Kennedy showing you animate characters from Adobe Express. Now, my voice didn't sound great on there. I'm going to guess it's the laptop and not necessarily the program. But if I don't like it, I can always click back and I can replace the audio. I can re-record it. So let's see how it does without that enhanced speech button on. Hi, this is Christina Kennedy with APS EdTech, and you are learning all about animate characters from Adobe Express. Some teachers really like to use this when they're having students do a project where they have to explain things, and maybe students don't want to just have a narrated voice over their slides or over their video, but they also don't want to be on camera. This is a good in-between space where it still adds to a project and hopefully gives students a little less anxiety about being on camera. Plus, they don't spend 10 minutes fixing their hair or making sure that they look perfect or they're at the right angle and things like that. So this one's just about done and we'll be able to preview. Let's see how it did without the enhanced audio on my device. Hi, this is Christina Kennedy with APS EdTech, and you are learning all about animate characters from Adobe Express. So now that my character has been animated to my voice, I have two choices. I can download it and it's going to download just as a little video like that, or I can open it up in the editor in Adobe Express. If I open in the editor, this is now where I can turn this into a video. I can turn this into a presentation with this as already part of the project. I can add things on top. I can put in some text. I can add in some little icons. I can add music to this. Now I have more possibilities because I'm within the Adobe Express editor. So like I was telling you, there's two ways to make the animated character. I showed you the first way from the tile from the home page. The other way is if I'm already in a project like I am now. I'm going to add a brand new scene so I have a blank page. This right now is a video project, which is not much different from a presentation. It's basically the same idea. This just has a play button and plays seamlessly through the whole thing. But if I want to add another animated character to this project, I can come to the media button on the side. And then at the top, I'm going to go over to videos. And there I have animate characters. It is still in beta. the part of it being integrated into Adobe Express because it did stand alone for a while, but now it's integrated right in here. So now if I want, I can use the same character, but maybe I want to change her background. Maybe she is now on her comfy couch. So I can move her down a little bit. So maybe she's talking to us right here in front of her couch and record another session. And then same thing, I'll be able to just add it into my project. So that's how easy it is to become an animated character. Adobe Express is a great way for you to put some fun elements all together and make videos, presentations, infographics, all kinds of stuff like that, all in one place. So that is all I have for you on that. We do have more of these EdTech Bytes sessions coming up. You can find them at edtech.aps.edu. We also have this Saturday, I'm teaching a session on video making. So if you like the little animated characters and you want to learn more about integrating them into a video, you can learn with me and get paid for it this Saturday. It's a 3-hour session from 8 to 11. You can register in Power School, or if you're already on the EdTech website, you can click on one of the links there to get you to the Power School registration page. Also, don't forget to check out our ready-to-use digital templates and resources. We have our Techtivities in full swing. It is still wintertime, so we still have winter Techtivities ready to go for you, all with tutorials and templates, very low prep or no prep activities. And as always, if you need anything else from EdTech, you want to learn these tools at your own pace or with a small group or with your staff, please reach out to us at edtech@aps.edu, or you can submit a ticket through Let's Talk. And that's all I have for you. Thank you.